Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a purple eye makeup look. This look came to me like the other day and I was like, oh, I love the way my eye color looks when I wear purple eyeshadow. So I thought, why not just film it for you guys? I don't know how it's gonna turn out because I really want to do like a purple smoky eye, and I've never really done that before. I've either just put like purple underneath, like on my waterline, but not really like a full purple eye look, if that makes any sense. I also have some new e.l.f. products that I want to be trying out. I don't think they're new on e.l.f.'s website, but they are new to me. Like, I've never tried them out before, so I kind of wanted to try it out on here with you guys, and I'm really excited to do so. Cleo is back here sleeping, so if my background looks a little messy, it's because I just let her be. I didn't fold the blankets that I have over there just because she loves sleeping with them. She loves sleeping with my Klaus Michelson blanket. Like, it's her absolute favorite right now. It was my Slytherin blanket at one point, but now it's my Klaus Michelson blanket. I don't know if you guys could, I'm getting so off topic, but I just have to show you guys because I am so in love with it. If you guys could see, like right here, there's a rainbow, and it's because I bought that like window, I don't know what it's called, but basically you put it on your window, and when the sunlight hits your window, it'll make a rainbow come into your room, and it's super cute. I'm gonna go ahead and link it down below because I think for the price, it like covered 2 big windows of mine. So yeah, I don't know, I'm like obsessed with it. I love it. Enough of me rambling, let's get on with the makeup video. Okay, so I already prepped my face using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer and e.l.f. Hydrating Coconut Mist. So this is new to me. I hadn't used it before, and I really like it. I love the way it smells. It smells really good. It does smell like coconut. It's not too strong of a scent, but it does smell really nice, and it makes your face feel really hydrated, which I do need because right now in California, like, the weather is like up and down. It's hot some days, it's cold some other days, so my skin's like really going through it. But yeah, I really do like this. Every product that I'm going to be using from e.l.f. or basically whatever products I use on my face today, I'm going to be linking it down below in the description box for you guys. If my lighting is a little off, it's because it's a really gloomy day and I'm trying to use natural light and the sun goes in and out, so just bear with me. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start with my eyes. So to prep my eyes for this makeup look, I'm gonna be using e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer, and I use it in the shade Light. And then I'm gonna be taking this small oval complexion brush from e.l.f. as well. And I've used this brush once to film my IGTV video, and I really like it. It really blends your makeup out really well. I had filmed another makeup look for you guys, but oh my gosh, it was a hot mess. I zoomed in to show you guys the eye look and the camera was just not picking it up. I think it's because I tried filming it at night, and I never really film at night. I usually film in the mornings. That's when I feel like I get the best lighting. But yeah, it was a hot mess. So I was like, okay, I cannot upload that. I absolutely love using the shade to set my eyes. It's my absolute favorite. Like, one day I just could not find a small brush to set my my eyes with, and like a shade. I couldn't find my eyeshadow palette too, and so I was just like, okay, this shade looks close enough to like a nude or like a neutral eyeshadow that I would find on my palettes to set my eyes. And this brush is like huge, so it gets like every single place that the concealer hit on my eyelid. So I'm like, why not just use both? And I have not stopped ever since. So that's a little trick I picked up. Use a bigger brush when setting your eyes. Who would have thought? Okay, so I zoomed you guys in a little closer so you guys could see me applying my eyeshadow better. So for my transition shade, there I go again with that tongue twister. I'm going to be using the Clay eyeshadow palette from e.l.f. and this is one of the newer palettes that I picked up when I placed my order. And I'm just going to be going in with this darker taupe just because I already know the purple I want to use is pretty deep, and I want this look to be like a deep purple kind of look. So or not deep purple, but like a smoky look. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go in straight away with the darker color. Let's talk about Netflix shows. I just have to bring it up because I am so obsessed with this show, and it's the show Bridgerton. I know if you have TikTok, it is like all over your For You page. It is such a good show, you guys. I am like so obsessed with it. I think the production is so beautiful, the visuals, like everything is just, I love it. I watched it 2 times already. I don't know what my problem is. I just really like the dresses, the scenery, everything was just really like pleasing to the eye. So I think that's why I liked it a lot. But what's your guys' favorite Netflix show? There's so many out there. Before that, you guys know I was watching The Vampire Diaries again. And then I started watching the originals again. And then I watched, what did I watch? Oh, I watched the documentary, The Night Stalker. Oh, that was creepy. I could not sleep well for a couple nights there, just because I had known about the Night Stalker, just because my parents lived in the area at that time, or during that time, and they like told me about it and how like scary it was. But I didn't know how demonic he was to that certain, like, I didn't know how like bad. Like I knew, I don't know how to explain it. Like I knew it was bad, but I didn't know how bad. And that documentary, oh my gosh, it made me sick to my stomach that someone could be so cruel and so evil. I was really shocked. Okay, anyways, on a lighter note, moving on, we are gonna go into my favorite Morphe palette. It is so busted, so you guys could tell that this is my favorite palette. It's the 28F palette, and I use it for like all of my colorful looks. Every color is so pigmented and so pretty. Like, look at that. Look at that purple. So this purple is kind of more of a bluish purple, but I like it. I think it's a really pretty purple. Just going to apply it on to my eyelid. I'm gonna go back in with that same dark taupe color from my clay eyeshadow palette, and I'm just gonna blend it, blend my crease, and then I'm gonna go back in with the purple eyeshadow. I'm gonna do that until I feel like everything is blended well together. Okay, I know my eyes look wild right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my face before completing my eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation and this a silicone blender, and I'm gonna go ahead and put a small pump of this onto my silicone blender. Like, you really don't need that much because it doesn't absorb any of your foundation. And I'm gonna go ahead and swipe. Look at that. Does not absorb any of the foundation whatsoever. Then I'm going to take my e.l.f. small complexion brush and blend that all in. This brush is so good for foundation. Freaking out like right here. And I do not like it. It like really bugs me. Like in all my pictures I take, I could just see it. I'm like, oh, gotta edit that out. I feel like I started getting breakouts in my mid-20s because all throughout high school, even in my like early 20s, I did not get breakouts. And once I hit 25, I started getting like breakouts on my cheek. But my mom had told me that she had also started breaking out in her mid-20s, that all through her teen years and her early 20s, she would only get like a pimple here and there, which was same. Like I only got a pimple here and there before my period would come. But I guess it's just genetics. at one point it was really bad. Like I was breaking out really bad, and it was like such a shock to me because again, it just never happened to me before. But I kind of figured out what worked best with my skin and what kind of helped prevent all that. Thank goodness, because I was not happy. I was like kind of really insecure about that. Next, I'm gonna be going in with my e.l.f. HD concealer, just what I use to prime my face as well. Just applying that all under my eyes. I have really bad eye bags. I always have. So I always make sure to apply extra concealer. I saw this trend on, I think it was on Twitter. Some girl on TikTok had put like purple and pink lipstick under her eyes to give herself eye bags. I was like, why? Why is this, why would that become a trend? Some of these trends on TikTok are so interesting to me. I was like, why would someone give themselves eye bags? Eye bags are not all that great, you know? It was like really weird. So after I let my concealer get a little tacky, I'm gonna then go ahead and blend it out using the same brush that I used to blend out my foundation. And at the same time, I'm kind of like blending it out and then also kind of going against where my eyeshadow was at, just to kind of cut it, like not cut it, like give it a more of a sharper look. Next, I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Lipstick that I had used in my previous video to do my Valentine's Day makeup look, and I'm actually gonna use it as blush. I love using this as blush. I know it's supposed to be a lipstick, but it works just as well. It's kind of like a cream blush, I guess you could say, and I feel like it blends really nicely on the cheeks. So I just dab a little bit onto my cheek like this, and then I just blend it out with my fingers and just really make sure it all blends into the skin. I am so happy February is just right around the corner, you guys. Valentine's Day is one of my favorite holidays, and my birthday is in February as well. So naturally it's one of my favorite months. And I also just take a little bit and put it on the tip of my nose. Spray my e.l.f. beauty sponge with the coconut mist and just really make sure that blush is blended in nicely. But as I was saying, I really like, not really like, I love February. Aquarius season is the best season. I absolutely love being an Aquarius. I saw a TikTok that said comment down below what zodiac sign you would be instead of your own, and like it was just so funny because like most of the Aquariuses, including myself, commented we would not want to be any other zodiac sign out there. I did not know that, speaking of like zodiacs, I did not know that like, okay, for instance, June Cancers and July Cancers are totally different. Like I knew women Cancers and men Cancers were different, but I didn't know also your month came to play into it. So I learned that through TikTok, and I found that really interesting. Also, I didn't know that like people that have the same rising sign as you look the same as you. I think my rising is a Leo. I could be wrong. Let me look. So yeah, my rising is a Leo and my moon is a Virgo. So I'm an Aquarius sun with a Virgo moon and Leo rising. And I did not know that people that have the same rising as you tend to look like you. And I was like, what the heck? That's so interesting, which is true because most Capricorn risings look like each other. I was like, my mind was blown. I couldn't believe it. There I go rambling again, but moving on to bronzer, I'm going to use my e.l.f. bronzer in Forever Sunkissed and this contour brush from e.l.f. as well. And I'm just going to use that to blend in my bronzer. So going back to the topic of zodiacs, I can't believe there are some people out there in this world who don't believe in zodiacs. Like they don't believe in astrological things, and it's kind of like crazy to me. Like some people really think it's bad, which I don't get at all. Nothing is bad about learning where your stars were aligned during the time you were born. I feel like it does play a big factor in who you are, but I mean, it's also just, it's like really interesting. It's really interesting to learn about. But anyways, yeah, if you guys come across this video, I would love to know what sign you guys are. I'm gonna use, of course, my e.l.f. brow pencil and my e.l.f. brow mascara to fill in my brows and set them. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys back in to finish up my eyes. Oh my gosh, I don't know why that took me so long to process. But yeah, here we go. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go ahead and take that same purple that I was using and place it on my waterline and smoke it out. Oh my gosh, you guys can't even see me. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and smoke that out. Pop of color, I'm gonna use like a really light pink shade and put that on my outer corner to kind of give this a little brighter look. And for mascara, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my L'Oreal telescopic mascara in Carbon Black. Guys, well, that completes this makeup look. I hope you enjoyed. I had to kind of change my position in my room just because the lighting was getting so bad, but off camera I applied some lip liner and some Bliss Tech. The lip liner is from Wet n Wild, and this is what the eyes look like. Just a very nice purple smoky eye look. And then I went ahead and blow dried my hair and styled it. If you guys want to see how I style my hair and my bangs that I just recently cut, head over to my Instagram. I filled in IGTV for you guys, so you guys could check that out if you'd like. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and that notification bell so you are notified every time that I post. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!